Good morning, students. This is your part 2 of lesson 1, term 2, heat and temperature, science. Now, in the last class, we saw till the difference between the clinical and laboratory thermometer. In clinical thermometer, it is scaled from 35 degrees C to 42 degrees C. Both temperatures are given in clinical thermometer. Laboratory thermometer, only Celsius degrees are given. Mercury level does not fall on its own because there is a curve in the clinical thermometer, while as laboratory thermometer there is no kink, so the mercury falls back easily. Temperature can be read after removing the thermometer from armpit or mouth. Temperature is read while keeping the thermometer in the source of temperature. Here, the thermometer has to be shaken, that is given a jerk to reduce the mercury level. Here, there is no need of jerk in laboratory thermometer. It is used for taking body temperature. It is used in laboratory. This is the difference between clinical thermometer and laboratory thermometer. Now you are going to see a digital thermometer. In a digital thermometer, there is no mercury because mercury creates a concern when it is used in thermometers. If suppose mercury is a toxic substance, toxic means it is poisonous, it can kill, it has power to kill a person, so you have to be very cautious. If a thermometer breaks, it is very difficult to dispose the mercury. Dispose means it is not easy to throw mercury. It can't be disposed easily. These days, digital thermometers are available without mercury. Instead, it has a sensor. The tip has a sensor which feels the heat and measures the temperature. Digital thermometers are mainly used for taking body temperature. You can see the picture of the digital thermometer, how it looks. Caution: clinical thermometer should not be exposed to sun, heat or any source which gives large number of heat, because thermometer in a clinical thermometer has a smaller range of temperature. That is, it can't be exposed to large heat because the thermometer will break. So you have to be cautious to use a clinical thermometer. It should not be exposed to more heat. It will break. Now, scales of thermometers. In Celsius scale, a Swedish astronomer called Anders Celsius in 1742 he found out this scale. It was before called a centigrade. In Greek, centium means 100, centum means 100, and gradus means both words, means steps. Gradus means steps 1, 2, 3. Centium means 100. This both words make it centigrade, but later the name of the astronomer was given to it. So it was called Celsius scale. In Fahrenheit scale also the same thing happened. In Celsius scale, calibration is written, that is calibration means you mark in the scale from 0 degree C to 100 degree C. Freezing point is 0 of water and boiling point is 100 of water. Boiling point of water is 100 degree C. Now you will see Fahrenheit scale. Fahrenheit is a common unit to measure human body temperature. It is termed after the name of a German physicist, Daniel Gabriel Fahrenheit. His name was given to the Fahrenheit scale. Freezing point is 32 degree F. Boiling point is 212 degree F. In this, scale is calibrated from 32 degree F to 212 degree F. Calibrated means marked. The scale is marked from 32 degree F to 212 degree F. Kelvin scale. In Kelvin scale, Lord Kelvin's name was given. From Lord Kelvin's name, Kelvin was termed. Now, this is the SI unit of measuring temperature. Others are the common units of measuring temperature. Okay. Now, Kelvin is written as K. Kelvin is written as K. It is also known as absolute scale as it starts from 0. Because the scale starts from 0, it is called as absolute scale. Now, see the basic formula between Fahrenheit, Kelvin and Celsius. Using the formulas given, the relationship between Fahrenheit scale and Celsius scale, the conversion is done between the temperatures. 0 degree C is same as, see here in the picture you can see it is water with ice cubes. Freezing point of water in Fahrenheit is 32 degree F. Freezing point of water in Celsius is 0 degree C. Freezing point of water in Kelvin scale is 273 K. Degree is not given in Kelvin. Now you can see the tabular column. In this you have few temperatures and their difference in different scales. Boiling point of water is 100 degree C, 212 degree C in Fahrenheit, 373.15 Kelvin. Freezing point is 0 in Celsius, 32 in Fahrenheit, 273.15 in Kelvin. Mean temperature of human body is 37, 98.6, 310.15 in Kelvin. Room temperature average in Celsius scale is 72, Fahrenheit scale is 23, Kelvin scale is 296.15. Now using the relationship between Fahrenheit scale and Celsius scale, you will calculate the values in the problems. F minus 32 by 9 is equal to C divided by 5. This is the relationship between Fahrenheit and Celsius. Now Kelvin is equal to 273.15 plus Celsius. See, these are the astronomers and the scientists on whose name the temperatures are termed. He is Lord Kelvin, he is Anders Celsius, Gabriel Fahrenheit, Rankine, and these are the few temperatures they have found. 10 to the power of 32 Kelvin is the temperature of the universe in the earliest moments after the Big Bang. Boiling point of water is 373.15 in Kelvin, 100 degree C to 12 degree F. Hottest natural temperature ever recorded on Earth is 329.85 Kelvin. 310.15 Kelvin is average human body temperature. 273.15 Kelvin is freezing point of water. 178.45 Kelvin is the coldest natural temperature ever recorded on Earth. 1 Kelvin, the Boomerang Nebula maintains the coldest known natural temperature in the universe. 0 Kelvin is absolute zero temperature. See how the liquid expands when heated. Thermometer liquid expands when heated. This is the low temperature. High temperature, the mercury level increases, with the help of which the temperature is recorded. Now, here are a few problem sums which have been converted. See, how much will the temperature of 68 degree F be in Celsius and Kelvin? Now you have to solve these problems using the relationship given in the previous page. F minus 32 by 9 is equal to C by 5. That is, you have to just write the values which are given and which values have to be found out. First, you have your temperature in Fahrenheit. You have to calculate it first in C. Then from C, you will use the formula of K and you will find out the temperature in Kelvin also. The second problem, at what temperature will its value be same in Celsius and Fahrenheit? If the temperature in Celsius is C, then the temperature in Fahrenheit will be same. F is equal to C means how it should be converted. Using the formula you have to solve. It means that it is saying that C and F are same. So, in the place of F, you are putting C. C minus 32 then into 5 is equal to C into 9. So, 5C minus 160 is equal to 9C. 4C is equal to minus 160. C is equal to F. F is equal to minus 40. When minus 40 is F, you will get both F and C as same. These are the two problems done for you. Now you have to find out number 3. This is your homework. You have to convert the given temperature of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and send it to me in the group. This is your homework. All of you finish your homework and send it to me in the group. These are the points to remember. The measurement of warmness or coldness of a substance is known as its temperature. There are 3 units which are used to measure the temperature: degree Celsius, Fahrenheit and Kelvin. The SI unit of temperature is Kelvin K. In a thermometer, when liquid gets heat, it expands, and when it is cold, it contracts. It is used to measure temperature. Relationship between Fahrenheit scale and Celsius scale is F minus 32 by 9 is equal to C by 5. K is equal to 273.15 plus C. Using these two formulas, you have to solve the problems given there. Okay.